I've had this 2023 Toyota Corolla for 3 months now and put over 5,000 miles on it. And while I think it's the best car for $25,000, I'm going to go over 10 things I hate about it. Starting off first with this horn. Now for 15 bucks, I was able to upgrade it. The next issue I have with this car are these plastic covers for the child anchors. I think I'm just going to lose these. Also, I've only had this car for 3 months, and you can see all the dirt that's accumulated in the back seat. I think these holes are just going to get filled with dirt as time goes on. If you look at this car, I think it's a lot cleaner setup. You can't even see the child anchors, and it just clicks right in. The next issues with this car are on the infotainment display, and I think could just get fixed with a software update. Now that my satellite radio subscription is over, I have all these satellite radio channels that I can't remove. If I click it, it says call XM. So let's say I wanted to tune and add this channel to my favorites. If I hit the heart, it says I've maxed out all of my favorites. One of the nice things about this car is if you subscribe to satellite radio, once you start driving, it records every channel in your favorites and lets you rewind and listen to previous songs. It seems like the technology is there to let you do it on the radio. They just limit it to the paid service. Like other vehicles with Apple CarPlay, you have 2 volumes, one for maps and one for your music. On this car, it doesn't show you the audio levels for maps.
Starting route to target. You can ask Siri to report any crashes or hazards you see along the way.
This radio sounds great on this car on the passenger side, but on the driver's side, if I go above a level 40, which is about medium volume, I start to get a rattle. Next issue I have with this car is I don't understand why they put 150 miles per gallon on the chart, because it makes this very small. I wish they'd set it to half the fuel economy so I can get a better idea of my history. One of the things to keep in mind, especially if you're going to use this car for Uber or Lyft, is if the seatbelt alarm goes off, the only way for it to stop is put your belt on or put the car into park. Like other hybrids, this doesn't come with a spare tire. Even though the front-wheel drive model has space for a spare, it comes with a fix-a-flat kit. The thing to keep in mind, it expires every 5 years. The next issues I have with this car is this $400 ceramic coating on my windshield that my dealer required me to get. It doesn't really work. It's supposed to help with chips, but I still ended up getting one. I bought this car at Tri-County Toyota in Royersford, Pennsylvania, and was required to get this add-on. I wish I did a little bit more research into dealers, rather than just going with the closest one. Recently, I went in to get my 5,000 mile service. They forgot to reapply the windshield treatment, did not install my oil cover properly, or fill my fluids. Before I go over the final complaint with this car, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to make another video about all the great things about this car and why I think it's still the best car under $25,000. The final issue I have revolves around this feature called Remote Connect. What that was supposed to do was allow me to start, stop, unlock my car from my cell phone or Apple Watch. When I bought this car, all the marketing material said it had this. Then when I got the car, I opened up the app and was having issues trying to activate it. Sent them an email. They confirmed it had this feature. Called them up. They were trying to help me activate it. And I probably spent over 10 hours trying to get this thing to work. And they finally came to the conclusion that my model doesn't have this feature built in. I asked if we could add this. They told me to follow up with my dealer, and their solution to this problem was for me to add a third-party remote start system at my own expense. I feel misled and disappointed to Toyota's response to this issue. I hope this video helps you decide if this car is right for you or not. I know I watched a lot of videos to decide if I should buy this car. This is my first YouTube video, so if you guys have any feedback or anything you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.